Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. So today in this video I'm going to show you how to make this a beautiful brassiere, or you can call it just bra. So to make this you just need only a 2 to 3 measurement to finish off this brassiere. So just take your old blouse, and now I'm going to take the height of the blouse from the shoulder till the center dart. So my center dart is exactly at this point, so I'm going to measure till this. So from the top it's going to measure like 13.5, and now I'm going to take my circumference of my body. To take that, I'm going to keep the measuring tape underneath my armhole, and I'm going to take the measurement till the hooks, that is till 8 inches. This is the front side of the blouse, and I have just folded the fabric in twice, and I have folded it again. It's a very nice soft cotton fabric. So if you're trying to make this brassiere, you can buy a poplin or a nice soft cotton fabric. So if you find difficult in taking the measurements through the tape, I show you how to take that in a normal fabric. So take the center point of your blouse and fold the blouse like such, and make sure that it should be straight like this. Okay, so you're going to mark the shoulder and the center dart of your blouse like this. Okay, so again, if you want to reconfirm that, let me measure and show you. It's coming exactly like 13.5 inches. Okay, so you'll be leaving a 1/4 inch of seam allowance for stitching. So first let me mark the 13.5 inches. So for the shoulder I'll be leaving a 1/4 inch, and to fold the down part I'm going to leave a 1/4 inch. So let me mark it as a straight line, and I'm going to cut the fabric into half, so that I'd be having only this 13.5 or 14 inch of fabric in hand to make this design. Okay, so just cut into the line like this. Okay, so if you find any raw edges at the top, you can just trim that for the shoulder line. So now I'm going to take the circumference of your body. So from the armhole, I'm going to use my tape to measure the circumference of my body. So just place the tape over this point and take the measurement till the hooks. That's going to be like 8 inches. So if you don't have a blouse, just divide your upper body into 4. So that's 8.3 inches, and I'll be drawing a straight line. So now take your blouse, take your front part of the blouse, and I'm going to draw the exact same measurement of the shoulder, armhole and the neckline to make this really simple and neat, because I'll be reducing some kind of measurements over here. So for that, I'll be marking the exact measurements of the shoulder and the armhole. Okay, and the neckline. So I'll be marking the exact neckline like this, and I'll be taking the fabric out. So now under the armhole you're going to leave like 2.5 inches till 3 inches. If you want, you can leave till 3 inches, and I'll be drawing a line. And to the shoulder, I'm going to reduce the shoulder like 1/8 of an inches, that is less than 1 inch on the shoulder line and also on the neckline. So I'll be connecting these points together. So from the shoulder, just draw a straight line, and again you're going to draw a straight line from the armhole, and using a French curve I'm going to curve this out. This is a very simple and easy to make, and just draw a nice and neat curve. Okay, so same you're going to give to the neckline also. I'm going to reduce the neckline further to 2 inches, and I'm going to cut the neckline deep into, connecting that to my shoulder. So I'm going to just reduce my neckline, and I'm be connecting that to my shoulder line like such. And now I'm going to cut this out. So this fabric has a front and the back piece, so whatever measurement I'm marking is going to go to the back side also. For the center point from the folded edge, I'm going to mark like 3.5 inches, and the height is going to be like 3 inches. So if you are making a bracery or a bra, the dart is going to be like one, that is, you're going to have only one dart. It's not going to be like a 3 darts in like same like a blouse. So this dart is going to come exactly over this point. So the distance between the dart and the hook is going to be this distance. And now I have marked my center dart, that is, you're going to have only one dart over here. And I'll be cutting the neckline and the armhole like such. You can try this in a poplin fabric or a soft cotton fabric. So this is going to have a very deep neckline and a very deep armhole. So little by little I'm just cutting into my armhole like this. And I'll be adding a seam allowance of 1 inch on the side. And also I'm going to make it like a slope, little bit slanting, okay, so that you'll be having a fitting effect in the bra. So I just made like a slope, and I'm going to cut this out. So now my front piece and the back piece is ready. So I'll be taking out the front piece out, and I'll be making some changes in my back side. Okay, take your back side, and you're going to further reduce the neckline of the back more. That is, you're going to reduce more 2 inches on the back side of the bra. Okay, and you're going to curve that in. Okay, so little by little you're going to cut into the neckline, and just divide the bra into 2 pieces. That's the back side. If you want a back hook, just divided the back side into 2, and if you want a front opening, you're going to divide the front side into 2. And now I'm just joining the front and the back shoulders together, matching the pre sides. And I'll be putting some back stitch at the beginning, and I'll be finishing off my shoulders like this. So I'll be sewing the neck side of the shoulders like this. So once it's done, I'll be sewing my center dart. So this is my center dart, and I'll be sewing my center dart. So if you're making this brassiere for your blouse, make sure you put a back hook, that is, you're going to have a back opening. So both the hooks would be irritating. So if you're making it for the blouse, make sure you have the hooks at the back side. And now I'm just sewing the center dart for this bra. Okay, so same like that I'm going to sew my neck side of my dart. So once it's done, I'm going to sew my hooks putty. So for that I just took a long strip of fabric, and I'll be sewing for the hook side. So keep the fabric on the pretty side, and you're going to put a stitch on top of that, and open that. You're going to put a basting stitch, that is a top stitch, and then you'll be folding that to the wrong side of the fabric. So make sure you take a very long strip, so that it's going to have a very thick hooks putty. So you're going to fold it like such. You're going to fold the entire fabric in, and I'll be adding a stitch on top of this. So this is the hooks putty, and once the hook putty is ready, you're going to make the loops for that. That is the eyes putty. Okay, so for the eyes putty, you're going to keep the fabric to the wrong side, and you're going to sew that, and you'll be bringing that to the front side. Same like that, make sure you take a very big fabric normally used to keep for the blouse, because you're going to have some adjustment for the eyes, and you can see it's going to have a very lengthy fabric. Okay, because you'll be having a 3 kind of adjustment over here. So if you want, you can adjust your brassiere according to the fitting that you want. Okay, so I'd be sewing 3 times because I'd be adding a 3 eyes over here. So now I'm going to add 2 more stitch line for this. To finish off this eyes putty. Once it's ready, I'd be doing my neckline. So today I'll be showing a very easy simple method to finish off the raw edges of the neckline. So this kind of lace you can see in the market, that's which is have a zigzag kind of lace, very soft lace. This is the exact brilliant method of concealing the raw edges of the neckline, which has a very deep neckline. So if you try to finish the neckline which is have a very deep, for sure you might make mistake, but when you use these kind of lace, for sure you won't make any mistake. So this is a zigzag lace available in the market. All you're going to do is just place a zigzag lace on the pre-side of the fabric, and you're going to put a straight stitch exactly on the center of the lace, and you'd be folding that in. For sure, I show you how it's going to look once it's been sewn. So once attaching the lace from one side to another side, it's going to look like this. Very neat, very simple. I have sewn on the exact center. All you're going to do is you're going to fold that to the wrong side, and you can see only the curvy edge is going to pop up of the fabric. It's going to give a very beautiful look, and that's the wrong side, and all the raw edges will be concealed, and it's going to look really neat. So now to give a finished look, I'll be putting a top stitch on top of this. So I'll be doing the same for the armhole also. So this is a very soft lace. You won't feel any irritation while wearing the bra. It's going to give a very soft and neat look. Okay, so little by little I'm going to finish off my neckline. I'm going to start from the back neckline. I'll be going all the way up to my front neckline like this. So little by little I have finished sewing this, and make sure you sew at the exact margin of the neckline. Okay, so this is how it's going to look once the neckline and the armhole is ready. Just came out really beautiful. Now I'm going to join the front piece and the back piece together, matching the pretty sides like this, and I'll be putting a stitch over here. Okay, So once it's done, it's going to look like this, and you can see how neat it is. The finish is so brilliant. So I'll be doing the down part by attaching a long strip of fabric to the down side of the bra. So starting from the eyes putty, I'm going to close this raw edge and I'm going to match the raw edges together, and I'll be putting a straight stitch. So once it's done, just open the fabric and you're going to put a top stitch like this. And be double folding this fabric by finishing off the bra. So when you come to the center dart, make sure that you tuck in the dart nice and neat, and you're going to sew it like this. Okay. It's a very simple and easy to make. Now it's done. So this is how it's going to look once it's done. And now let me open and show you. Here I'm going to mark the eyes for this. So I'll be adding 3 eyes for the adjustment of the bra. So we can just add the eyes on one side and hoops on one side, and our brassiere is ready. Very neat and very nice. And if you like this video and if you want more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't forget to hit on the thumbs up button below. So see you next time with a different kind of video. Take care. Bye bye.